distinctly a bit more worn now.
Yes, indeed. Okay, there, talking of Carpucci, the pole man there.
Singapore's gone down. That's a shame for Mike New. Was having a really good race. Was
turns ago, but he's back in the hunt now, up into 6th place ahead of Morelli and Gonzalez. He's heading the pack, and Brian Uriarte in 2nd place. And
just going to touch upon Carpucci. We say Morelli's sort of down on confidence perhaps at the moment, but Carpucci's really impressive, all this. I mean, what
it may well be that we've just got to pause, calm, and
sky high. You got a podium in the European Talent Cup in Jerez last weekend. So the change we've had in this race so far, Peter, a proper race on 2 halves. As we see our
nerves a little bit, and wait to see how it unfolds at the end of the race. Oh, down the waterfall, Marco Morelli
really good stuff from Yaroslav.
Yeah, excellent. Now, let's just say,
unfortunate incident there. So back at the front then, Peter.
Into 3rd place there. Picks up the slipstream. Brian Uriarte around the outside. Zen Mitani there in 6th place. He was quick in practice. He seems to have clicked with the
Veda from Uriarte, Danish, Carpucci, Benyat Fernandez. Oh goodness me!
You can't name me. Calm your nerves, Benyat. With the KTM rookies bike.
And I would just like to say, actually, sorry Peter, but Yaroslav, Daniel, Morelli and Gonzalez, the front 7, 8 riders now starting to
plan is on the number 7, sweeps up the inside, briefly takes the lead, but
Carpucci did 201.5 last time around. The lead is here, 202, pull away a bit. Ramadeepa in 9th, Carla Thompson and
Danish, long lap penalty.
Yeah,
it's in front. I can't tell you who's in front. Right,
not
it is
really.
Still number 7, Benyat Fernandez.
Goodness me, just there was a 202.9.
Right, and how much?
Well, it's 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And he was over a second. There we go. Long lap penalty for Danish. He did go on the green, so that is it. He's going to have to. Variety of lines there, wasn't there? I mean, this is the case that we're seeing now, Peter, is riders not wanting to lead, but potentially quicker than them.
Yeah, well, and
interesting.
Yeah, and we've still got 5 laps to go.
But
okay,
take it as soon as possible.
He is really. There's just 7 laps. There's going to be 6 laps remaining.
I mean, it's getting very messy now. It's as if a lot of them, they don't really want to lead coming down the start and finish straight. They want to be. Realistically, these guys are probably going to turn a screw a little bit shortly, aren't they? 1 lap's time, and it's going to.
I wonder if how quickly you'll see. He should come up on his notice board on his.
The ones doing the dive bombing, not the ones getting dive bombed, and it was Ramadeepa doing the biggest dive bomb of them all. But it's going to get very interesting indeed.
With a nice slow-mo there of Uriarte in 2nd place. Handlebars there to tell him, and of course there's a board hung out.
Morelli who goes through the front, and that is Guillaume Plump going wide, getting all crossed up.
Certainly keeping Brian Uriarte honest, and right at the back there you can see that
he's going to go for it. He's going for it straight away. Well done Hakim, and that is going to put him way back. Goodness, it's Morelli leading the way from Ramadeepa in 2nd place now. That is why then
Veda's still got to get back on terms. I really wonder what happened there, because the
it's me. Well, this is part of it. Unfortunately, that is going to put him. Oh my goodness, 6th. Don't want to be the one that's getting dive bombed into turn 1. So we are seeing more silly sort of antics in the finale.
Got itself all crossed up through the final left-hander, and he certainly had to back out of it. And
16th position. He's got it to do all again, Peter. I can't believe it. Ultimate corners.
There's another, a thinker we haven't talked too much about. I think it's back in 11th place. It's the 50th. Lost all those places. Right now, the lead has gone to Giulio Pugliese, the 16-year-old Italian.
Hakim. Oh, what a shame. And as it stands, look at the gap
for Ega Pratama. And I can just imagine he is the sort of guy who's sitting there in the middle of the pack.
As Brian Uriarte goes so wide to avoid Hakim Danish, who goes up. This would bring it to the championship with just 2 races left.
Yeah, it's not wanting to do anything too dramatic. I'm going to wait to see how things unfold.
Carla Thompson's another one of those riders. At the inside of it there, Danish thinking I've got 4 2nd places. I am not. I'm telling you, I'm not.
It's a disaster. How cool can he be now? Can he get himself under control? Can he get back in the groove?
I reckon, Peter. He was in 8th crossing the line, but found himself way up front after that. Good finishing 2nd again. It is win time. time for me.
Right, okay, and you pointed out the lap time. It was and chase after these boys and at least get a handful of points because it's his arch rivals running 1-2. Brian
It's me. That was who was that? It wasn't Plonk going wide. It was somebody else then.
202.8, relatively slow. Well, maybe some of the guys of Uriarte and Veda Pratama running 1-2. Karpushin is in third place, but it's the fact that
Could have been Singapore actually. He's down into 7th place now. I think it was.
maybe Giulio Pugliese thinks I can go quicker than this. Hakim Danish thinks I can go quicker than this, and he takes. Uriarte and Veda Pratama are running 1-2, which is the problem for Hakim Danish.
It was Mike Hugh, unfortunately.
Right, so down the drop they go off the water for lead.
Yeah, there we go then. So round the final corner we come, and it will be 4 laps to go. And
he's back in 16th place. No points for 16th.
Goodness me.
And it is Marco Morelli who has the slightest advantage. There is the 50.
This is it. Getting a bit spicy here as Veda Pratama is just slipping off the back.
Oliver Mounds with the fastest lap of the race the last time round, back in 14th place.
So Peter, what does that mean? I mean,
one of our, well, he can sometimes a points leader depending on where he is.
Exactly, a little bit potentially there as they're 3 abreast across the start and finish line.
No, I think
is it even Stevens? Because normally this means that actually, you know, it's actually quite a slow race. They're backing it up. He's not at the moment. He'll be firmly in 2nd place, finishing in a position like that. There's Pugliese then for 30.
He's not slipping off the back. I think he's there. I think he knows he can wait for this. None of them are running away with it
sometimes, but it doesn't look like it given the gaps at the front.
Yeah, no, it doesn't, does it? But as they say, you know,
Bun has not had a great weekend of it so far. Had a very nonplussed expression about.
There's still 4 laps to go, and he's going to leave his big effort until 2 laps to go. A lap and a fastest lap for Benet Fernandez, but then on the same lap, Sullivan went a little bit quicker back and forth.
Him all weekend long so far, but he might well be feeling a bit happier after this. Morelli still leads down into
half to go,
and that gap last time around. Okay, so everybody they're getting faster as they go along. Peter, this is
14th place as well. So anyway, right, so it's Uriarte from Pratama.
Was turn 1, but goodness me, how many riders abreast do you want to be? Ramadipa goes in. This great advert for Pirelli tyres in this kind of heat because they're faster once again. Low 202s.
There's the 70 of Christian Daniel Jr. back there in 6th place.
2nd place then.
And Brian Uriarte came up the inside from about 10th place to 5th place.
For most of the riders there, and in fact the chasing pack were half a second quicker this last.
Just been passed by Gonzalez. Benet Fernandez in 4th place on the brakes there into the first right-hander.
It's Morelli that you've got to be careful, guys. You can't let him get away. This is.